Good morning, friends. Today we are starting the morning in a different part of town. We are in Kosele, and I'm going to show you a gem in about a minute. Come with me. So, friends, take a look at I'm going to show you in just a moment. We are in Kosele, which is in southern Nyanza, and I'm checking out this incredible property built by a friend of mine. He's got a bunch of structures in here, starting with the houses that his helpers are living in. But the real gem is right behind me here. No, actually, right in front of me. He's built this very nice three-bedroom home, which unfortunately, again, is up for sale. I don't always like it when folks have to sell their homes, but yes, this home is up for sale. He actually has two homes, and he's decided to put this one up in the market. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'd like to hear your thoughts about what has been done. I've actually already walked around it just to get a sense of what's been done here. And friends, this is what I call village done properly. So come with me, take a look, and then as always, we are going to talk. But before we say, again, welcome to Onodede. This is my channel. I talk about all things returning. I help returnees with things like construction, getting land, real estate, and even just general advice on how to prepare to come back to the village. So today I'm here to just take a look at my friend's property that is up for sale. And by the way, when he told me how much he's asking for this, I was shocked. He's actually asking for a little more than 6 million for the entire property. And we're talking about this massive house right here, the whole land, plus every single structure on it. You've got all this back here. So what I'm going to do today, again, unfortunately, I have a long trip. I'm going to walk around quickly so you get a sense of what this is. But honestly, when I look at this would be a good piece of property for somebody who is, or I say a home, without having to go through the hassle of really building a structure. Because for the most part, as you'll see in this video, I think the structure is pretty much done. The roofing is done, the exterior painting, the key work. Now take a look at the keys on the wall. When you look around, how you know that a structure has issues, one of the first telltale signs is when you look at the keys and how well they've been done. This one is about as perfect as it gets. Excellent done. You look at the moldings, done really well. So I think for people who are not prepared to go through the whole hassle of building from scratch, something like this would really make sense. Because if you get this property right now, pretty much what is left is a bit of finishes on the interiors. And I'm going to show you what's left. Because outside, really, there's nothing left. He's done all the electrical works, all the exterior works, the paint work, the flooring, all this is done. And as a bonus, I see lots of fruit trees. You guys already know me with fruits. In fact, before I take off, I'm going to have to come back and take some of this. With or without permission, I have to come back for this here. He's got a bunch of fruit trees around the property, which of course comes with it. And so if you choose this property, there's a whole lot that comes with it. But just pay attention to the metal work. There may be a few things here that we could change, and we can talk about that later on. But for the most part, I think my friend here has done an excellent job. And by the way, a lot of these homes, when you visit them, you'll notice that there's lots of leaks everywhere. Now I'm looking around, I don't see any signs of leaks, and you'll see why. So again, folks, one of the things I do whenever I visit homes that I'm invited to is I look at the quality of work that has been done, and this is how I get some of the best fundis I've worked with. So right off the bat, I already know that whoever did the mazeras out here is one person I'm going to hire. It is so well done. It's unbelievable, because a lot of the times when you go to where they do mazeras, there's always workmanship issues. This one is about as perfect as it gets. And the second thing that I'm going to take out of this house is whoever did the gypsum and painting work. This person has to be hired by Onodede. And just take a look at what I'm talking about. The lines are just about as perfect as they get. He's done a really good job. And by the way, this is not paint yet. This is just undercoat. And I can already tell that whoever did this undercoat is an excellent, excellent fundi. Take a look at the gypsum work. And this is all complete. So as you can tell, the next stage with this house is flooring, and then you do like lighting fixtures. And I think maybe just finishing up the paintwork for this side. So as you walk in, what you find is this decent sized living room. And some of you know we like open plan. However, this one is not open plan. Then on this side, you have the dining section, which has plenty of outlets. In many homes that I go to, what you find is just one outlet in this entire room. But as you can see, the whole wall is riddled with outlets. And so you don't need to put many extension sockets left and right. And then as you move to this side, you get into the kitchen. Decent sized kitchen. It's probably not as big as you'd see in many of my videos, but I think this is just a perfect size for this kind of a house. In fact, from outside, you'd think it's a small house until you walk in. You realize how well the space has been utilized. So you've got the kitchen right here, and then on the exteriors, you have the backyard over here, which is probably not too big because I see the fence is right there, but you still have enough outdoor space. So from the kitchen, they have a decent sized pantry over here. In fact, this pantry is bigger than mine. This pantry is much bigger than mine. So if you need that much space, you can use it actually even for storing things besides food. And then you've got the hallway over here. And I think I'm also almost getting lost because I'm looking at how the layout, okay, I see. So then you have this open lounge area that leads into the bedroom section. So all the bedrooms are tucked back here. And what I noticed is that I think every single bedroom is en suite. So this is bedroom number 1 with its bathroom over here. Its bathroom over here, which is still yet to be finished. And then you've got bedroom number 2 over here with its bathroom. It should be en suite. Yes. You've got the bathroom this side. And the one thing that you'll notice too that they've done so well is the layout. As I always say, with all bathrooms, you want the wet areas to be much further away from the door. So you got the shower over there, you got the toilet, and then you got the vanity close to the door. So that way you don't have water flowing back to where there's traffic. So it's got the bathroom over here, then you've got a closet in here, and then I think there should be a third bedroom somewhere back here. On to your right, there's a little nook over here which almost looks like this could be maybe an office space. Really well tucked in the right spot, so that if you're working on this side, you're not really interfering with people on the bedroom side. Sometimes I notice people put offices close to bedrooms, which can be problematic because if you're working and maybe you are on phones and talking, you might be interfering with people sleeping. So this office space has been located really nicely in terms of its location in relation to the bedrooms. So this should be bedroom number 3, which again is en suite. Same thing, tucked right here. You can see when you walk in, right away you have the vanity area, then you have the toilet, and then the shower. The whole idea about putting wet areas further away from the door. Because sometimes somebody just needs to come in and wash their hands. So you can come in, wash your hands, and walk away. And so when somebody showers there, even if the flooring is not well done, it's unlikely that the water will be flowing back to the door. So again, this layout is well done. And then it's got its closet right here, which is decent size. So what really shocked me about this house is that from outside, it looks fairly small. But then you walk in, you see how they've laid it out really well. It's not an open plan house, but the layout is really nice. And even the walls, look at how high the walls are. These ones look like they're almost like 3 meters high, which for a hot place like Kosele, you need that. Again, I'm impressed. In many cases, these are spaces that are usually very tight, but just look at how wide this area is. And so, as far as I can tell, this house is virtually complete except for tiling. So when you buy it, you just need to do tiling, do electrical fittings, and then your bathrooms and maybe some woodworks, and you're done. So folks, if you are interested in this amazing house, again, reach out on the number As always, I'm happy to help. If you have any questions regarding construction, land, and things of that nature, we are happy to connect you with folks who know more than we do. But so far, I am really, really impressed by what my friend has done here. And so let me see if I can walk around and show you just the exteriors. Or the other thing that you might end up doing is that he has not built a perimeter wall. Now, maybe because this area is safer than most places, so if you end up moving here, then you might need a perimeter wall, because right now it's just covered using iron sheets, and then you have, I think it's barbed wire fence. You already have plants that are already planted here, but friends, this home is up on the market for just a little more than 6 million. So if you're interested, again, hit me on the number below. I'm happy to share information. Again, he already has grass. There could be some landscaping to do here in terms of leveling it, but he has grass all over. And I see he has cows, he has chicken, and he has all kinds of animals here. So some people who want to move back to the village to do agriculture, this place is bigger than just having a home. You have your home here, and over to this side, besides these structures that you can have your guests or your workers live in, there's plenty of space for animals like cows, chicken, and all that stuff. So this would be an ideal place, again, for somebody who wants to do country living, simple living. I can't even hear any noise around here. The only thing I hear are just animals, both wild and domestic. And that's pretty much it. It sounds like a very quiet area. So if you don't know where Kosele is actually about, I would say, 5 minutes from Kindu. And from here, you are literally less than 10 minutes to Lake Lolwe. So you can actually live in this place, go hang out at the lake, go swim, go fish, do whatever people do at the lake. And what makes it even nice is that Kosele is literally another 10 minutes from Oyugis, which is the nearest town. So pretty much you are kind of in the village, and if you need anything from a bigger town, it's a 10-minute drive to Oyugis. And from here to Kisumu, you're looking at maybe a little more than an hour again. So you're farther enough in the village, but at the same time, you are close enough to get access to what is typically available in big cities. So anyway, folks, I think I'll stop it at this point. So if you have any questions regarding this property, or if you have questions regarding construction, or the process of returning, feel free to reach me on the number below, and I'm happy to share what I know. So thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.